Taylor defends Travis and gets emotional after backlash from Swifties. Welcome to PopPlug. Let's get plugged in.
Let's get plugged in.
Y'all know I'm a diehard Swiftie. I would go to fucking war for her and have for years. But this album just feels so lazy. Their songs are good, they're fine, whatever, but like when we think of like any of her other albums, Midnights, Reputation, 1989, any of her other pop albums, what the F is this? No shade. Why is she not even singing? She's just kind of mewing.
Ever since Taylor Swift dropped her latest album, things have been a little messy online. What should have been another record-breaking, era-defining moment has somehow turned into drama central. People are calling her money greedy just because she released multiple album variants.
I am under the firm, confident belief that she emotionally abuses her fans. I've always felt that. You shouldn't have to watch a film or go see something in person or buy a piece of something or buy 5 albums, 5 different versioned albums just to understand what she wants you to understand.
Like, hello? She has been doing this since forever. So calling it a scam is such a stretch, as her true fans know that she is simply giving them choices and serving art, just like the talented person she is. But lately, it feels like she has become too popular. So popular that people now find it cool to hate on her. And that is where things started getting intense. Apparently, some Swifties, members of Taylor's fan base, have been throwing shade and acting as if they had forgotten who built the whole fandom in the first place. They are saying that the quality of her music has dropped, and it is no longer what it used to be, and that she is now male-centered. Isn't that kind of funny? Because this is the same woman who wrote the songs that healed many broken hearts, and now she is being dragged for simply living her life and loving her man, Travis Kelce. But if you know Taylor, you know she's not one to stay quiet when people come for the ones she loves. And now that the backlash is hitting, she is not holding back. She has gotten real, and she reminded everyone exactly why she's the most authentic artist in the game and why she will never be anyone's doormat. And this time, she is standing up for Travis, for herself, and for love. According to sources close to Taylor, she is honestly just living her best life right now. Like, the girl is in a happy place. They say she has been having an absolute blast, hanging out with her people, enjoying her time with Travis, and planning what seems to be the next big chapter of her life. Yup, wedding bells might actually be ringing soon. Apparently, Taylor is deep in her wedding planning era, and she is not about to let a few negative comments ruin things for her. Sure, she knows what people are saying about her new album. The internet has been super loud about it. However, here is the thing. She doesn't let it get to her. She knows the difference between noise and honest feedback. And sources are saying she is actually taking note of genuine criticism, like the kind that helps her grow as an artist. But for the rest, she is just shaking it off. Because true fans get it. They understand the art, the story, and the layers behind every song. So, for the fake outrage crowd, yeah, she is not wasting her time there. But of course, not everyone is buying that. Some of her own fans are starting to switch up, claiming that Taylor is losing her sauce. They are throwing around points like she refused to do the Super Bowl halftime show just because of Travis. Now that's because people think Taylor turned down one of the biggest performance opportunities ever just to support her man, but others are saying that was her being too soft.
I am in love with a guy who does that sport on that actual field. Like, that is violent chess. That is gladiators without swords. That is dangerous. I am, the whole season, I am locked in on what that man is doing on the field. Can you imagine if he's out there every single week, putting his life on the line, doing this very dangerous, very high pressure, high intensity sport. And I'm like, I wonder what my choreo should be.
What they forget is that Taylor has done it all already. Stadiums, awards, world tours. She does not need the Super Bowl to prove anything. Then there is also the talk of her letting Travis sign her album. This one sent the internet into chaos. Some fans thought it was cute and romantic, while others claimed it made her look unserious. Like, why is she involving her man too deeply in her business? Let there be boundaries. But okay, just calm down. She let her boyfriend sign a few copies of her album. It is called Being in Love, and it is not her losing her brand. And there are are actually fans who loved it, and there is this belief that there is no growth in her new music. Sources claim this one hurts the most because it is just not true, and some fans have defended her, saying Taylor has literally reinvented herself more times than any artist in her generation. And just because the sound feels different does not mean she is stuck, and it is more like she is experimenting, evolving, and telling new stories. Then there is another layer of drama that has popped up, and this time it has nothing to do with albums or critics, but with Travis's ex, Kayla Nicole. Now, after Taylor dropped her new song Opalite, fans were quick to notice a few lyrics that seemed to touch on Travis's past relationships. In the song, Taylor sings about a love that feels real and grounded, hinting at how her partner once felt unseen and distracted by someone who was in her phone. It was not a direct shot at anyone, but fans immediately connected the dots to Travis's ex, Kayla, especially after an old clip resurfaced of Travis once telling Kayla to get off your phone. Fans also insist that Taylor was just doing what she always does, turning her real-life experiences into poetry. But apparently, Kayla did not take it well. Shortly after the song's release, she posted a few cryptic messages online, like one that said, "How do you compare yourself to other girls? I do not compare myself to anyone else." It felt like a subtle response to the internet's comparisons between her and Taylor. She also shared messages about staying humble and ignoring negativity, which many people saw as indirect shade. According to fans, Kayla's post could go either way. Some believe she was simply defending herself against the endless online comparisons, while others think she was trying to stir up a little controversy. But most fans agree that Taylor has handled the whole thing with pure class, just like she always does. She has never said a bad word about Kayla or tried to disrespect Travis's past. And fans insist that all she did was write about her love, something she has always done through her music. People are also saying that Taylor understands everyone has a history and she has never tried to erase his. What matters to her now is that Travis chose her, and together they are building something real, steady, and worth protecting. So it's pretty clear why Taylor stayed quiet when people tried to twist it into a messy love triangle. Like, it's not because she was scared or trying to avoid drama, but because she knows silence can be the most powerful response. She has been through enough in her career to know when to speak and when to just let the noise fade away. Still, behind all the endless drama, Taylor has real worries, especially when it comes to Travis's safety. She knows how brutal football can be. Every game comes with risk, and the talk about CTE, the brain injury caused by repeated hits, really gets to her. Sources close to her say Taylor has done her research and understands the dangers of the sport. Sources claim that while she loves watching him do what he loves, the worry is always at the back of her mind, which isn't surprising because Taylor is protective by nature. People close to her say she has even gotten emotional talking about it, especially knowing how much he pushes himself for the game. But that is the thing about Taylor. When she loves hard. She is not just a pop star dating a football player. She is a woman who cares deeply about her partner's well-being. That is why she stands by him through all the noise. It is not about proving anything to the public or trying to be dramatic. She genuinely loves him and wants him to be safe. People can call her greedy, accuse her of changing, or drag her for releasing album variants. None of that matters. What matters is the man she loves, the peace they have built, and the life she is creating on her own terms. So, yes, Taylor Swift might be trending for all the wrong reasons again, but as long as the world keeps talking, it looks like she will continue to win. She is clearly staying focused, protecting her heart and defending her man. Because at the end of the day, Taylor knows what is real, and no amount of online drama can take that away. So guys, what do you really think? Are people being too harsh on Taylor over her album and all those variant drops? Or are fans just forgetting how much she gives to her craft? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you're a fan of celebrity drama, be sure to subscribe to and follow PopPlug.